Hello, and welcome to Conversations on Climate. My name is Chris Caldwell, and this series is produced by United Renewables in collaboration with the London Business School Alumni Energy Club. We sit down with experts who are trying to solve the biggest challenge of our time before time runs out. Today we come to you from the City of London, a place where the imposing structure of St. Paul's sits very comfortably with skyscrapers and is a part of the rich tapestry that is living in London. Now, I think this is a very fitting setting for the conversation we're about to have, which is on the role that the traditional energy companies, the oil and gas majors, play in the energy transition. We're speaking to Julio Dal Poz, who is a deep thinker on strategy. He started out with Accenture Management Consultants, was there for 8 years. Then he moved into Equinor and helped to form their strategy on the move from being a very traditional oil and gas exporter to being a fully integrated energy business. It's a very interesting conversation. Julio talks about what roles each of the different types of oil and gas companies play, what pressures that the oil and gas companies have on them for change. We also discuss what is greenwashing. We also discuss what net zero really means, and ultimately what roles they will be playing in getting us from a traditional, quite dirty way of producing energy into a green, sustainable future.
I always thought that I was going to be designing satellites and launching rockets into space, but I ended up working on a different technology frontier in a way. So I ended up working on the oil and gas industry, which was looking into drilling wells in ultra deep water environments and over 2,000 meters deep in harsh environments. Usually when you think about Norway, you think about a country that is very much the kind of the flagship of like the green economy and so on. It's probably the country with the highest electric vehicle adoption in the world. But at the same time, it's a country that is struggling to replace its oil and gas industry. Usually the companies that are accused of greenwashing are companies that have very muddled plans. It's what they are not doing is that they are not being transparent enough. They are not taking the effort to measure, disclose, and communicate clearly their plans.
A very interesting conversation, and I hope you get as much from it as I did. In the meantime, please subscribe on your app of choice to keep up with our new releases. I do hope that you enjoy listening to them as much as I enjoyed making them. These are conversations that you just can't afford to miss.